Before you take a bite, I want to give you a little warning. The chewiness might be a bit weird. I know you said you had a thing about texture, but this flavor more than makes up for it. I don't want to spoil it, so you're just gonna have to trust me and try it. One more bite? You ready? On 3. 1, 2, open up. 3. It's good, right? Are you serious? You really don't like it? Fine. I won't torture you. You made it through what? 3 dishes? Oh, excuse me. Please give my compliments to the chef. My husband would like to try the Wagyu now. Thank you very much. How did I know? Oh, sweetheart. You just strike me as a beef guy. I heard the chef's London kitchen earned its Michelin star from the red meat alone. So what you're about to eat is basically what heaven tastes like. Yes, I'm eating your portion. My dear. Oh, do you think I would send this back? I'm rich, but I'm not crazy. And I happen to like the chew of jellyfish. Speaking of, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. As a newly matrimonied couple, is it okay if I educate you in the ways of wealthy folk and our strange customs? Thank you, sweetheart. I want to be a good wife, which means making an effort not to condescend. Okay. Lesson 1 of eating in elite establishments. Use whatever fork you please. Put your elbows on the table if it makes you comfortable. You're my husband now. And as a person of privilege, you get to make up your own etiquette. The only real rule is to have an adventurous mind. Everything around us is here for your experience. The lighting and the flavors. The slinky dress I had you pick for me earlier. It's all here for your enjoyment, sweetheart. That's what fine dining is when you get down to it. The chef brings us an experience, which changes course by course. Even if a dish doesn't suit our palate, it's still part of the overall conversation. Like high notes and low notes. And if the food sucks, we'll go get burgers after. Why don't you try another piece before your beef arrives? Here, I've already got some on my fork. If you don't mind me feeding you. Open wide. See? Chewy and tangy. But keep tasting it because there's an infusion there. Like kelp, except sweeter. And then the acidity comes through. Sushi vinegar. Or maybe a citrus, like blood orange. And finally, that last little explosion of sweetness. Apricot. I think they injected it. I'm not too sure. You'll have to ask the server. In fact, Consider that part of the experience. Asking questions and exploring with your senses. Anticipating the next dish. Before it arrives, you should take a taste of my drink. It'll help cleanse the palate. I know this might sound a little bit weird, but you look really sexy when you're drinking. You got a little bit on your chin. Here, let me get that. Don't fuss. I'm allowed to dab your chin with your tie. That's what these things started as historically, you know? Neckties are just the final evolution of bibs, sweetheart. Besides, you're not getting your tie back anyway. That's right. Your tie's going in my purse. This isn't a business meeting, sweetheart. You look much hotter with an open collar. There. Now take a drink. There's the male model I married. No, sir. You do not get to make fun of me. Especially when I'm the one in the right. Open, popped collar while you sip wine. Babe, that's your power pose. There's just something about the way your mouth moves that I mean, you're cute most of the time, don't get me wrong. That's part of why I married you. So I can just stare at you like a little creep. And you can't run away. The other part? Well, obviously there's all that legal stuff. But that whole mess is almost settled thanks to you. And thanks to my lawyer. Which is why I can confidently splurge like this. Taking you to the best pop-up in town. Making you eat stuff you hate. Oh, I'm kidding about torturing you with food. But I do want to tour the food scene with you. To learn what my new husband has a taste for. So I can cook for you. Oh, sweetheart. Have you met me? I could burn ice cream. The staff will be cooking. But now I'll have some idea of what to order for you. Oh, sweetheart, look at that meat. It's marbled beautifully. It looks delicious. May I try a bite? Will you blow on it for me? Oh. Divine. That flavor just dances on your tongue. Honestly, this is worth a trip to London just to taste it. What are you waiting for? Try some. Do you taste that? Rosemary, thyme, butter, and... Here, give me another bite. Is that black truffle sauce? Maybe not a sauce, like shavings with oil. Oh, but it's just so smooth. Give me a little bit more of that. Okay, yes. Yes, I've got it. Definitely black truffle. You taste how buttery the meat is? And how it just melts apart while the flavor spreads across your whole mouth? This is honestly what we should do every night for our whole first year together. Fly around to every major city and feed each other delicious things while we drink wine. Even if I must endure the stings and arrows of you teasing me for enjoying rich people food. Not that I'm fool enough to think I'll ever convert you to dining like one of us, but if I could move your needle from hamburger helper to baked Alaska, then I'll have done my duty as... Babe? Babe, what's wrong? She's here. She who? Wait, her? I don't want to sound elitist, but how did she get a table? And why here? From what you've told me, she'd be much happier eating at a hot dog stand down the street. Or dancing at the bar. I think I know the guy she's with. The sentient Armani suit she's feeling up. Hold on. Let me check something. Okay. I know how they got their table. He's the assistant DA. Wow, she is really all over him, Does your ex usually act like this in public? Please, darling, ignore her. If she's going to pretend she didn't plan for this, for you to see her pawing at another man's lapels, then we should do our best to pretend not to notice when she gets removed from the restaurant. How do I know? Oh, because, dear husband, I texted the chef. Yes, sweetheart, I know the chef. Of course I do. He said it would be his pleasure. I can see why you dated her. Even angry, she's as cute as a button. Not to worry, though. The chef's a gentleman. He's already called them an Uber and added it to my tab. Shall we toast? What are we toasting to? There are so many reasons. We could toast to our outfoxing my trust fund legalese. Or we could toast to our nuptials. Or perhaps a toast to having spent a delightful evening exploring each other's tastes. But I think I would rather toast to what's about to happen. When we walk past your ex on the sidewalk and our eyes meet, and she wonders briefly if I had anything to do with them being expelled from the restaurant. Then the valet will bring our car and we'll get in. And just before he shuts the door, the chef will do the unthinkable. He'll personally run out and bid us a good night and present us with a bottle of wine from his vineyards in Sussex. Then we'll close the door, roll down the window, and I'll glare at your ex while we pull away. Oh, sweetheart. Did you think being rich and cultured meant not being petty? You don't have very many wealthy friends now, do you? Please, let me do this. Tonight probably seems like a lot already, both in extravagance and in cost. But I need you to trust me. This is nothing. The gesture is worth more than the money. And I intend to spoil the fuck out of you, now that we can actually be together. I'm gonna spoil you tonight and every night that I can. In every way that I can. And if that means taunting your ex right now, then it's worth all the wine in Sussex. So, shall we? I honestly can't wait to see their faces. Okay, there they are, waiting for the Uber. And here's our valet. Babe, is that your car? Oh my god. I don't mean to correct you, but actually it is. See, the valet is waving to you. Let's go. It is so pretty. Wow, I'm so impressed. Thank you so much for holding the door for me, sweetheart. Oh, yeah. She definitely saw. She couldn't take her eyes off you. She was practically burning a hole through us the way she was staring. Oh, I ordered the car before we left. Nothing says I'm over your cheating ass like getting in $1 million car with your $1 million wife. Am I right? Is your ex part snake? I didn't know a human jaw could open that wide. I say we call up the rental company and tell them we misplaced the supercar. It could be like my gift to you. Bonus, we'd get to keep the dash cam footage of those two doing their best deer impression. It's chilly tonight, especially out on the water. Will my haughty husband be willing to scoot closer on this lounger? What, too cheesy? Hey, I was sent to the best schools in the world to learn that level of cheese. I do mean it, though. You're really warm. And you're really easy to look at. And you're easy to talk to. And just easy everything. You make being around you feel effortless. I don't have to worry about whether you like me or not. If you're making a political play by being with me. I guess this is what an actual marriage is supposed to feel like. I think I should disclose a few things. Especially if we're gonna start this off transparently. I'm not just rich because of the trust fund. I'm actually pretty wealthy on my own. This might come as a shock to you, but only half of my fancy schooling went towards cheesy pickup lines. The other half was learning how to invest. Like that, for example. That skyscraper? The one right in the middle of the city. The sparkly one. That's mine, technically. So is that cluster of industrial buildings, way out there by the bay. Not as sparkly, but still very profitable. I also own the port we're docked in. Yes, and this big-ass boat. I know it's cliche, rich people and their yachts. But I bought it used and I renovated it for myself for very practical reasons. So before you go calling me an heiress or whatever, you should know that it serves as my office, and I'm currently living in the master cabin. At least until we settle. Of course I mean we. Sweetheart, I'm not gonna cut you loose because we beat some stuffy old inheritance laws. I chose to marry you. Which means I get to keep you until we get sick of each other. And so far, There isn't anything about you that I'm not falling in love with. Now, I could call a driver to take you home. Or you can stay right here, curled up with me on the sun deck, while we watch the starry sky and the city lights. And then in the morning, I get to teach you what it really means to be spoiled by your rich wife. Yes, spoiled. Have you never had a partner want to do that for you? Judging by your ex, I'm guessing you're the one who's constantly buying the gifts and doing the sweet little gestures. Well, in this marriage, I plan to do the pampering. I'll make what happened at the restaurant look like an appetizer. And if you stay here and cuddle with me tonight, I can get a head start. The choice is yours, sweetheart, but there's only one right answer. And I'm pretty sure you know what that is. That's right. Being married is gonna be so lovely. See? You already know when to listen to your wife.